Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, RelaxCutGlue. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I've been gone for like a week. I apologize for that, you guys. I will get into that in just a second. I don't have much to do today in the way of crafting for you guys in a video, but I did come up with all the different categories I wanted for my new travel system. All right, guys, what we're going to do today is I'm going to talk to you about what I've been up to, and I'm going to add the labels that I made for my little storage system. These are little 4x6 containers that I'm going to organize my, what do you call them? Glue book images. and I thought that I would just talk to you while I did that. So here we go. So yes, I have been gone from YouTube land for like a week, and I've just been crazy busy. It's a crazy time of year. So real quickly, I'll read to you what the categories are that I picked. Birds and owls, flowers, butterflies and bugs, heads, people, eyes, mouth, food, trees/plants, cats/dogs, wild animals, clocks/watches, vehicles, sign shapes, arms, legs, and random. So these will all go in my little carry-on right here next to me. So anyways, what's been going on? So within the last week, I've got my first COVID shot. My dog had surgery. My sister had a baby, and my goddaughter turned 3. So I have had a crazy busy week. My nephew's doing fantastic. I got to meet him for the first time. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I've been doing, or I did. So I drove over to my sister's and met my nephew for the first time, and he is so tiny and so cute. I just can't even stand it. He is 2 weeks old today. I just realized, yeah, 2 weeks old today. And then I played with my nephew in his bedroom for a little bit, his older brother, because he loves it when Auntie comes to play. So we did that. And then Sherman had a tooth that was rather gnarly in the front. Sherman is my pug, for those of you who don't know, and you will often hear him snoring in my videos. So he had a tooth that needed to come out, and it was really, really bad. And the crazy part is that he ended up having several more that needed, or not several, I'm over-exaggerating. He had 2 more teeth that needed to come out that were causing a problem for him, and they happened to be big teeth in the back. So it was rather painful, and he has stitches right now, and the stitches should fully dissolve within 8 weeks. So he's on a whole bunch of medication and new food. He has to be on wet food for 4 to 8 weeks. And oh my gosh, you guys. So Sherman doesn't eat wet food. And for the first couple years of Sherman's life, he didn't even like treats. So he's not real big on that kind of stuff. But my husband sometimes gives him little things. And now my dog thinks every food is for him. Anyways, he loves the wet food, but it's kind of a problem for him to eat it. He has a hard time because he has a flat face and it's getting all over the place. And I'm not even gonna lie, at one point I had to spoon feed it to him. It's a long story, you guys. I normally wouldn't do that, but it's just, it was an issue. So anyways, feeding Sherman has been a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that. So I've been taking care of my dog. That's another reason why I'm not here as much this last week or two. And then my goddaughter turned 3. My best friend and I have been friends since we were 8 years old, and I am the godmother of her daughter. And I love her to bits. So she turned 3 last week and had a birthday party. I made all her little cupcakes. Of course, the theme was unicorns and rainbows, because who doesn't like those in 2021. So I made a bunch of cupcakes and went to my first party since COVID. Everybody was vaccinated, so that was really nice. I got to hang out with my friends, my best friends, and family, and all that kind of stuff. I consider my best friends' family my family because we've known each other so long, and I adore them. So we had a great time, and we played outside, and we played games, and it was just so much fun. But with it being my first time partying, if you will, even though it was a 3-year-old party, it was the first time that I had done anything that large socially all year. So I ended up getting a flare-up from my fibromyalgia, which, go figure, that's my life. I was in a ton of pain on Sunday. I could barely walk. And I'm just going to organize these into little piles. I'll show you what this looks like now. Hold on. This is what that looks like now. Okay. It's really big, so that's why it's not right there. So as I'm chatting with you guys, I'm just going to organize my stuff into my categories. Okay. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, flare up. So I was really not feeling very good. I was in a lot of pain, but I just took it easy. I mean, I know how it works. I know what I need to do. But gosh, even my throat was like swollen, and my glands get all, you know, heavy, or not heavy, but swollen and stuff. And it's just weird. Anyway, so there was that. So I needed to rest. And then June, oh my gosh, June coming up. So much stuff. My son is going to graduate from 8th grade, and he's also going to turn 14 at the end of the month. So I'm trying to plan some kind of graduation thing for him. And then, also his birthday. And then it's just, you guys, it's insane. And then my husband's birthday's 5 days after his birthday. Oy vey. Okay. Yeah, you get the gist. It's just a crazy time of year. But I'm resting when I need to. And and then yesterday, okay, here's the other thing, you guys. I stopped drinking caffeine for a couple weeks. I've just been so groggy and so tired. You know, I have chronic fatigue, so sometimes it feels like I'm walking in quicksand. I can barely move, and it's just really frustrating. And yeah, I don't really care for it. But anyways, caffeine, I don't drink a ton of it, but I even stopped drinking coffee. And anyways, I just decided that it was time that I added caffeine back into my life, because I can't function. I mean, I literally can't do anything unless I have some caffeine. So, yeah, anyways, I feel so much better. So yesterday, I haven't even been able to craft, you guys. Like, I keep coming in here. I started doing a video on Monday, and I couldn't even talk. Like, my voice sounded horrible. I was just so tired, and it just wasn't working. So I was like, you know what, why am I pushing myself to do something when my body clearly can't? And I learned years ago not to do that. So I don't know why I was doing it, but I wanted to craft, and I wanted to play, and I just couldn't. And it was frustrating, and I got a little down on myself, but then I got over it. And so yesterday it was raining non-stop all day. I'm going to put this in people. Actually, it's a sign. Never mind. And I sat in my craft room. Yesterday was the first day I'd had caffeine. Clearly you can tell I had some right now because I'm talking nonstop. But anyways, yeah, I had caffeine, and for the first time, and I don't even know how long, I was able to sit in my craft room and actually play. And I made this. Sign. It says, "Another day of outward smiles and inward screams." That's going to be in my craft room as wall decor. And then I also made this one, which didn't turn out so great. I messed up her face, so I had to color it in and whatever. It says, well, you can read what it says. Okay. So yeah, I made those, and I watched my TV show that I've been watching for months. It's called Murdoch Mysteries. I'm sure everybody has seen it that wants to see it, and I love it, and I watch it every morning before I start crafting while I get my son ready for school. Well, I mean, he kind of gets himself ready, but okay, do I put this under animals or people? I think this goes under animals. Oh wait, birds has their own, doesn't it? Birds, owls. Yes. So birds and wild animals are separate. So, but that's a bird. Does that go there? I don't know. I should have my own thing for fish, but I don't. Okay, so, oh, sugar is a food. Didn't I have food? Yes, I did. Okay, we'll put that with the donuts. So anyways, yeah. So and it was pouring, you guys, like so hard. I have not seen a rainstorm like that here, and I don't even know how long. And it was marvelous. So I sat in my craft room all cozy with my coffee and watched my show and just kind of played. And you guys, it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. So sorry, yesterday I could have filmed, but I didn't. I was taking time for me. I needed it. And so today I've been kind of cleaning up. So my craft room, I did a whole redo of my craft room, and it's just taking forever for me to, I didn't put, so I only did body parts of a mouth, arms, legs, and eyes, because those are what I use. I don't really use a nose, so I don't know where I should put that. Maybe with the mouth? I don't know. That's what I'll do for now. Love her. So I have heads, so I'm going to put animal heads with human heads, and then I have flowers. Ooh, I love organizing. Hands. It's so fun. So that's what I've been up to. Not that much. Sherman's in here snoring away. Today is really nice. I might actually go out and take him for a little walk here in a little bit. We haven't been on a walk since his surgery. And oh my gosh, you guys, thank you for all your little prayers. I asked for a prayer for Sherman because dogs with his bronchiocephalic, or whatever it's called, face, their bone structure is different. Dogs with a smushed face. So a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, but oftentimes there can be a mishap when it comes to, well, it's not a mishap. They can die being under anesthesia because they don't breathe well. So I was very nervous, and Sherman has a lot of, he has a hard time breathing. So like when he normally goes to the vet, they have to stick him in the oxygen tank for a little while. He's always had a problem with breathing since we got him, since he was a baby. Let's see, where do I have wild animals? Fish. There we go. So it was kind of scary. Even when we got him home, he was struggling to breathe. The vet thought it would be best that he come home, that he might calm down a little bit better if he was home. But it was really rough night and scary. But he made it, and we're happy, and he's got to feel much better. We felt horrible. We had no idea that we knew the little tooth in the front. It was so weird. It was like dead center in the middle. All of a sudden, it was just, how cute is that wee little guy? I still have glue and everything stuck to my hands. Anyways, yeah, it was tough, but Sherman's so cute. Our vet was like, Sherman's just having a ball here, just, hanging out, and everybody loves him and all. It's so cute. He goes, you would never know with Sherman, but I guarantee you he was in a lot of pain. And I'm like, okay, well, you don't know Sherman very well, and I can tell you that we knew that because he's a bit of an a-hole most of the time. And so we attributed some of these things that he's been experiencing, some of these behaviors, to him being in pain. And so, gosh, first of all, it took forever for us to get into the vet because everybody's been rescuing and adopting pets since COVID. And so the vets are like really booked out. Look at these little birds. They have little hats. How stinking cute is that? I love it. Okay. Heads. So hopefully he won't have any more tooth issues. He's only 6. I'm so shocked that he had problems like that. Our last pug didn't have any. I mean, every dog is different, I know that, but our last one didn't have any tooth issues. So the second that I saw something, you know, we tried to make an appointment, but it took forever for this to happen. So he was sitting in pain for some time. I mean, had we known about the other teeth, you know, we did not know. So he's all better now. Sherman is our little baby, so, you know, gotta make sure he's okay. All right. Well, I can tell by my piles what I need to be cutting more of. This scene reminds me of, or this thing reminds me of the scene in one of the Indiana Jones movies, one of the originals. Remember when they jump from the plane and then they're on the little inner tube and then they go over the falls? And I've been cutting out all these beautiful bird images from a field guide that I got at the thrift store. Oh man, I love them. Okay, I have been cutting all this. Oh, that's the other thing. So while I was resting, well, I don't know why I did quotes. That's literally what I was doing, but I was resting. I brought out my fussy cut basket and I sat and I fussy cut while I could. But I have to wear my little arthritis glove and I feel like Michael Jackson. I need to bling it out so I can at least have a shiny, shiny, cute little glove. Even my kid was like, "What are you, Michael Jackson?" And I'm like, hee hee. I did. I looked like Michael Jackson. Okay. Lots of birds are coming up because this is when I was going through all that, the field guide. So I spent a couple, like a week cutting birds out. Birds, birds, birds. Owls. Birds. Is this a full bird? Well, I'll just count that as a full. It's kind of a head, but love these owls. Ooh, more ladies. More owls. And part of the reason why I want to get all these organized is, one, my little basket was getting full. And two, ICAD 2021 is coming up. So I want to make sure that I have enough images to play with. So if you don't know what ICADs are, it is index card a day. And Daisy Yellow Art does this every single year, and they have prompts that you can do. But it's June 1st through the end of July, and you decorate an index card every single day for those 2 months. And so I want to make sure that I have enough. I do have a playlist of my ICADs for last year. I actually have this right here. So this is what this is an index card. And here's some blank ones. I pre-did some collaging last year on a couple so that I had the collage part pre-done. But here's my ICAD 2020. You'll see all these on my Instagram, but you know, they're fun. It's a quick, easy, let me find my favorite. Oh, I like this one. Inside she's wild, don't keep it in. And then I did a mouth with an alligator coming out of it. Or a crocodile. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah. So I want to do that again, and I want to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row, if you will. So I need to make a new, I just put my ICADs, I just punch a hole and then just use a ring to hold them together. Some people put them in journals or whatever they want to do with them. I don't know. Everybody can do what they want with their little ICADs. And then this does not go in there. This can stay here. Okay, a mouth. Well, I can definitely see what I need to work on with these piles. That's kind of cool. Butterflies. And then I have all these little numbers. These go in something else. All of these I bought from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. There we go. Oh, I just put a car where the butterflies go. And I have, did I put these number, signs, mouth, letter? I didn't. Okay, I think I might get a few more of these little boxes to make. I need more categories, so This is just my first, the box that I have, there's a link for it in the description box, but it comes with 16, or yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 16 little containers, and I need a few more. I need another case. So just put all these little numbers aside. What else do I have? A butterfly, car, lips, not a single eyeball, fish. I wonder if I should have a whole fish section. I think I will eventually. I'm just going to leave these in here. And this is just one little container of, this is what I keep in my basket for fussy cutting, just to keep them all in one spot. Okay, so birds, owls, let's do that. Have plenty of those right now. Oops. Heads are sticking. Cats and dogs. I have one dog, but obviously I have more somewhere else. Butterflies and bugs. Vehicles. And flowers. All right, guys, I'm going to go back through and just kind of stick these in the categories that they go into. I just wanted to pop on today and tell you that I'm doing great. I believe my flare-up is over at this point. And I'm doing just fine. Thank you, everybody who emailed me and messaged me asking if I was okay. If I haven't gotten back to you yet, I will soon, I promise. I really appreciate the fact that you guys care about me so much to check in to see how I'm doing. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous week. I hope you're having good weather. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Until next time, bye.